And we used to say the Pledge of Allegiance. And did you guys have to do that?
Yep.
Yes. So, I don't know why I asked that question. I've never gone around and said, no, we never did that. What flag? But, so when I was a kid, I would mishear parts of the pledge, and so this is about that. And this is from my man Ed's mom. Because it's her favorite boat. Even though she's not here. Every morning in elementary school, the class would stand, raise our left hands, and place our right over our hearts, and recite the Pledge of Allegiance together. I pledge allegiance to the flag of You know the part where it says one nation under God, indivisible? I always thought it was invisible. I thought that was really cool because it was like superpowered. One nation under God, invisible. I want my coffin to be red painted, red, white, and blue, so in death I may finally be cradled in freedom. One nation under God, invisible. I want bed sheets with Thomas Jefferson and George Washington's faces stitched across them so my forefathers might hold me when I'm tired. One nation under God, invisible. I want this country to start learning from the mistakes we've made as opposed to just holding them on as secrets. One nation under God, invisible. I want this nation to be what it once was to me and a generation of first graders who misheard a word, mistaking it for a nation that could leap over a building in a single bound. A nation that possessed a green ring that manifests the imagination into reality. A nation that was a simple guy who went out in the night to stop crooks using only his gut and his mind. One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I used to hear that every morning. Every morning, we had liberty and we had justice to give to all. For the 1,680 school days of my childhood, I pledged my allegiance. During the best years of my life, placing my shaking hand over my quaking heart, hoping it didn't beat its way out of my chest, in the excitement I felt thinking about recess, and no homework on the weekends, and chocolate milk on Fridays, and a finger on a hand, of fingers on a hand, of an arm of hands, with the arms of a body of people that had liberty and justice. About every person whose hearts were beating just as rapidly as the children standing up in Miss Brown's 4th grade classroom. In an innocence of kickball and cooties, I pledged my allegiance. And I still pledge my allegiance to an innocence of kickball and cooties, foursquare and pigtails and garbage pail kids, and knowing that where I lived was just that. One nation under God, invisible in its lines and fences, instead of one nation invisible in its presence. I know that nation is that fire extinguisher on the other side of the glass case, wishing there was an axe as well to break itself out. I know this country is at heart, beating inside the chest of an excited little boy, trying to be patient and learn about the world, but he's too afraid to let this poem and let his blood sing. Because he's afraid that being alive means dying. He's afraid to let the red pulsating muscle that is no bigger than his fist but so much more lead him through life. When I read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe for the first time, my mind burned and I was alive. When I saw E.T. for the first time, my mind burned and I was alive. When I used to dance to Baloo, singing the bare necessities on vinyl record, my mind burned and I was alive. When I was 6 years old, I had all the answers to all the questions I wasn't asking, and no need for the ones to the ones I was. When my mind burned and I was alive, I made many pledges to a flap of dyed fabric that hung limply at the front of the classroom. And I just want a breeze to blow through an open window and lift it on up so we can start making good on those promises. Thank you.